Hello everyone, I'm Görkem and I just wanted to talk about the recent things that I made. Well, changes that I made. First one would be getting a gym membership. I think that this will enable me to do more consistent exercises and improve my health overall. And I recently took an interest in the skill of communication, so I am paying more attention to how I speak. So it might be a bit slower and there might be some little awkward pauses because I don't want to fill in the blanks with words like and That being said, I think that with this journey, things will only get more difficult as I keep on upping the things that I need to do to keep up with my expectations of myself. I make a effort to not have huge expectations about things because that usually leads to disappointments and burnouts after the first big failure. But when it comes to myself, I think that I should be taking risks and expecting more from myself because I'm pretty much recovered now. Like last week I was kind of sick, so things were going downhill for me, but I took some rest. I kept on being consistent with my plans and looked more after myself, took better care of my health. So I think we can just go back straight into limit testing and seeing what is possible for me. I also met another friend today. It's related to the video of the previous week. It's like so much of it is connected because one friendship leads to another. I probably got lucky and hit a friendship jackpot or something because the main person that I met with, like not the main, one of the people that I met with who was a new friend of mine, who became a new friend of mine, actually has pretty like-minded people that I can become friends with. And that was really lucky. And of course, being the newest opportunist that I am, uh, immediately went to make friends basically, and things are going great so far. It's I will be starting the new gym membership on Wednesday, so until then I will be doing the home exercises, basically what I have been doing up until now. But as that changes, I'm sure that some of my habits and the structure of my schedules will also change because you can just do the home exercises in 15 minutes, but to go to the gym and do a full workout routine, it takes more time investment and more energy investment. And I'll probably need to shower after this if I don't want to stink after exercising. Another thing that I wanted to mention was how I sat there on an empty cafe with just the workers there and waited for a friend, like waited for that specific friend, because it wasn't what was supposed to happen, and I'm not happy with it, but that's what happened. My lesson, like my lecture, actually finished really early, so around 2 hours earlier than what he should have finished, like when he should have finished. He also came late, so I didn't really understand much from the lecture, besides from the fact that I will need to read a uh, whole chapter, which is like a lot of pages on a textbook that is full of words. You know how it is. A textbook is a textbook. But sitting there alone at a cafe was actually a really unique experience for me, because I had never done that before, and I think I took it pretty well. I was going to, like, I had it in my mind that I would speak to the bar lady or the barista, but I couldn't muster up the courage for that. I guess I'm not there yet. Still going off of mutual friends to uh, to new to meeting new friends. Complete strangers is like another level of that. And since I have been paying more attention to my own words and voices, I also do this in my main language, which is Turkish. So I don't use filler words in both languages, which helps with some consistency of like reframing the mind. And what I did there at the cafe was, for a bit more than an hour, I actually looked at one of my other interests, which was learning Japanese. I will probably make another video about Japanese as a whole and why and how I'm planning to approach learning it. But I read a bit of, I read a few articles about learning Japanese. Well, it was a bit of a more complicated situation than that, so I just let's keep it at I just read a few things about Japanese. And then I read a book about illustration and how to market yourself and working with clients that I have absolutely no business with. I was just curious and thought that it might help with illustrations. Of course, one thing really helped, and it was using the sketchbook as a random thought dump, basically. Rather than taking notes on my phone, I can do small doodles and also write down what I think about anything really in the moment, and later on I could use that to make a illustration, for example. Of course, I'm not that good yet, and I am planning to share my progress with you guys when I feel like I'm at a good enough level to that is worth your time and attention, obviously. But just know that things are going great and have taken a turn for the better. And yeah, we'll see how the gym thing works, and the second week of school seems promising. All right, goodbye.